Car splat.
Is that the hardest part?
This first part, getting it centered, that's probably the hardest part.
I hope I have enough camera space to do this. I may need to back up the bucket. Squished.
What are you doing right there? Just kind of putting the clay into the, getting it all nice and smooth?
Getting it all in the center, because you can't do it like that.
Whoa. You should do it like that.
It all
and
has
make
to
the
be
taco.
centered right there.
Is it? Yep.
And if I know I'm making something taller to start with, I usually start with it a little bit taller, like this. Where for the bowl it was wider and flatter, because I knew I was going to have to go
Way out.
wider versus taller. I mean, I've done bowls before where you start with this much clay on it, so the bottom is flat and come right up here. But this one, try to keep more towards the center and taller, because the first part of making something round is getting it tall. Same kind of thing, just going down until I think I know where the bottom is. I take the pin, put it down all the way through to the wheel, and kind of measure it like that. So right now it's about that thick on the bottom.
Is that good?
It'll have to be a little bit thinner here yet.
You should just keep it like that. Bowl. Alright.
I'm really pushing in from the outside to get a good bead coming up like that.
Ooh, that's cool looking.
And then you should make.
You need a lot more pressure at the bottom than you do at the top to get that stuff to move.
If you push too much down the top, it'll pop it right out of there, right? Come right out.
Those jugs you made for your wedding, I always thought they were so cool. And you had made 3, but 1 broke, wasn't that it?
I think so.
Those what?
Those tall things about like this, I think they're in the house, aren't they?
Yep.
You'll have to show me those.
They were always very cool.
Every now and then you gotta pull it back together like that. Pack the rim down a
Dad.
little bit. What?
Can you make that, like the top part, kind of go like, kind of make it like a really, really up, and then kind of make it like a bowl shape?
And the thinner the walls start to get, the more careful you have to be. I can't be nearly as aggressive with it down on the bottom now as I was before. Kind of get up to here, I'm hardly putting any pressure on it, but
Alright, what do you want?
Just looking.
You're gonna
through
be
the
able to
real
do that
thing.
that quick, Henry?
What?
You're gonna be able to do that quick?
I don't know. Maybe.
I always loved Grandma's pictures on the walls.
So, Dad, do you think you could make it widen out a lot at the top, kind of flare out?
we'll try.
Dad, you know your calendar says it's August 1983.
That was Grandpa's calendar. Grandpa Great.
All those pictures were Grandpa's. You'd find pictures he liked.
Exactly.
So you're just moving clay up to the top?
Now I'm just making it wider. I'm not trying to pull it any higher. Just trying to
Make
keep
it
it.
look
A little fatter.
Fat.
That's
Hey, Dad, where's my hand?
It's up on top of the shelf.
You what?
Over there.
Oh, over here?
Which one?
I made this.
That thing?
Dad, can I take it down?
Yep.
This has already been about 8 minutes. 8 minutes since you started that.
Wow, your hand.
Now I'm going to get down on the inside one more time and get the water out of the bottom.
Yeah, you made it. Hard as a rock.
And how big was your hand? Put your hand in there.
I made this about a week.
But this hasn't been fired yet.
Correct.
This hasn't been glazed or it hasn't
It
been.
hasn't been killed.
That's just air dried so far.
And then this is over here. Some more stuff that Oscar and I made.
Some more what?
Ooh, I like that
Jump.
shape.
This is just
Mm-hmm.
Has an
stuff that Oscar and I made.
urn look to
I
it.
made that, and Oscar made that cool snake hole.
Henry, what do you want this to look like, kiddo?
Like that.
I think that's pretty cool.
Have you ever made a top to fit on one?
Oh, sure.
Isn't there one in here? Yeah, there's. Right here, there.
Almost done?
You could make my urn for my.
9.5
You
minutes.
can make an urn for my.
There you go. You can make urns for Grandma and Grandpa's ashes and ours.
Even better yet, I can take your ashes and turn you into a glaze.
Now there's a thought.
I got stuff right up here. It's called bone ash.
Yeah.
Couldn't you also make them into a pot?
But why would I do that?
It's a little piece of leather.
Real leather or fake leather? But so you're holding cow skin. Interesting.
Now, what is
Henry,
that
touch
little
it.
piece that you did right there? What?
Just smooth out the rim. Do you like this or not?
I like it.
I think it's cool.
So far this one has taken you 11 minutes. The other one took you 7 minutes. I think this one's cool.
Can I make one now?
Scraped up the bottom of it a little.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll still be turning it over and
Trimming it.
trimming it. That kind of cuts it loose.
Have you ever done doing this and you dropped it?
Let's try not to get that on video.
What was the answer?